Hello? Uh, hey, this is a guide for my sorcerer. This is different one, well, same sorcerer as the Cascade Sorcerer, but different build. So pretty much what it is Breath of Dying is what we're going to use to kill things through the Poison Nova on kill. And then we got Poison Facets. And then everything else is whatever you want. None of the other gear matters. I'd just say try to get faster run walk and life on kill. Mars is good for the max res. I'm just trying Gauze right now. Usually I use Tyr. Crown of Ages for, physical res attributes. Same with this, more physical res. Some Pierce on the gloves, some life and stuff. And Cow King, the cow armor, which is corrupted with nothing, unfortunately, but whatever. Which is, I don't think anyone else will have this, but this actually helps out the build a lot, in general. But it still works fine if you just have the Breath of Dying. So anyways, also, just Poison Charms and Haste on Kill, and Torch, etc. Mage Valor. So then you get pretty high resistances. I'm going to switch this back. Very high resistances. You get 2.7k life. You might be able to get up to 3k with better gear. Yeah, just enough stats to wear stuff, and then you put into it. For skill points, you max Lightning Mastery because that helps out the Charge Bolt damage. And you get Immolate. You zap things. You max. Sorry. Max Immolate, Warmth, Fire Mastery, and Molten Armor. And you get enough points into Boreal Spirit, so it only gives -20 to physical res. And I think that's everything. And then since you don't have enough points to actually max everything, you take them out of Fire Mastery and Lightning Mastery. Those aren't quite at 20. But then if you check the stats thing, you have 182 poison damage and 71 poison pierce. So that's really cool. Part of that is because of the Mirabellas. We got our other damage sources is lightning, 148, very good. And fire, which is also pretty nice. Yeah. So then, pretty much what you do is you cast Molten Armor, you run up to some stuff, you immolate it a bit, Poison Nova casts, you turn into Boreal Spirit, and you start running. And then you keep an eye on the drop notifications at the top left to know when you need to run backwards to grab something. And otherwise you just keep running forwards, so that as the group is dying, you are at the next group, since Poison Nova will delay the kill. And so you can effectively chain into a lot of shit. And then that's pretty much it. It's not very complicated. It's really... oh shit. Fucking... this is why I tried the Yaz out, by the way, is because sometimes those guys are just mean. Oh, that's Hellmouth. I kind of wanted that. Yeah, it's really simple. This is some more Cancer cast on kill shit. No one likes this fucking garbage, but it is really good for farming. Oh! Yeah, it's not a good look. Dying immediately in the build. But I swear it's good. And a lot of you could do this to be more tanky if you wanted. I just didn't really care. With all the if I cast Molten Armor and then I'm not in Boreal Spirit, I got 50 physical res, then 2.7k life and stuff, so you can run past things relatively effectively. Yeah, you know, it's not very complicated. Like I haven't like optimized corrupts or anything for this. Where am I? Oh. I literally just made it today, and then I realized, wow, this is really good. So I just figured I'd make a video. Get my mules in. But also, usually you want to try to kill the little carvers first, just because they're the weakest. So you'll kill them in one immolate, because our immolate damage isn't really it isn't exactly like high or anything. It's pretty low. You can also switch to other elements if you want. I would just recommend against going what's it called? Against going lightning, just because your cow armor already gives lightning damage. Although I don't think anyone else on the server has that armor, so I don't know. I don't know what other armor you use. But the important part is get facets and get tanky enough so where you can run past everything. Then you get shit like this to happen, where it's just a giant, massive chain. And you feel very cool. Oh, I ran out. Can I grab that? Thank you. In terms of like players 8, you can do it on the build. I don't think it's as efficient like item-wise, just because I think players 3 with all 3 characters in the game is around like 10 or 15% no drop. And then on players 8, you know, it's a lot harder to do this thing where you run past everything, just since everything does more damage, it's tankier, it might not die in one poison nova. Things like that. Or you'd need more poison facets at least. So there's a wall. I think. Wait, can Garnet Rings be anything good? I don't think so. I guess I'll check. Also, a really nice thing is that the frost arrow guys will actually proc the charge bolt. So that's very cool. I appreciate the Frost Nova guys doing that. It's very nice. This is a pretty good chain. Also, yeah, like a fun thing to do is to try to get that kind of shit going as long as possible, where you just like don't even attack anything. Just the chain frost novas, or chain poison novas. Just go as long as you can. Master chest, want that. Oh yeah, also I forgot about the reanimate cows. Those exist in the build. Do they really do anything? I don't know. Maybe a little bit. Might help you live a little bit more sometimes. But mostly they're just cute. Ooh, Ruby. How come the volume just went down so much? Ah! Don't die. Ah! Is that like the same group as before that killed me? I feel like it was. Maybe that's just like a really tough group. But yeah, that's the build. It's not very complicated. There's no merc or anything. Literally just run around with Poison Nova. If you don't have very much facets or whatever, you can just do Players 1. Players 1 even with facets is still pretty fun, just since everything dies so fast. Yeah. If you want to try it out, have fun. But don't try to buy poison facets, I'll outbid you every time. Bye-bye.